that Nexus up for such a long period of time, he's going to have a much better economy than Artosis, and Artosis is just going to be running out of minerals in his main if he just hangs around like this forever, and it's just not going to be working for him. He's trying to put down the command center again now. Got a Dark Templar dropped again, just take out that SCV, yeah, just prolonging it. Oh, there's a scan goes off, but nice move. G5 picks up the Dark Templar and will hold it there in the shuttle before the scan is finally one off, and he'll be able to go back into harassment mode, hopefully to take out that SCV again before the command center is completed. It looks like he may be able to do that, but there's another turret which has been constructed nearby, so he's only able to slash at the command center from that left-hand side. If he moves around to attack the tank or to attack the SCV, that turret's going to be in range, and he's going to be spotted by the tanks, and the Templar will be destroyed. Oof. But yeah, still doing a great job just keeping the Terran in his base, and yeah, hopefully he doesn't. Oh my god, another scan goes off, picks up the Dark Templar. Oh, this is nasty stuff. He might even manage to kill that command center in the end if it's not completed in time. Oh, and finally the mines go off and take out the Templar. So wow, still hasn't even dealt with that pylon. There's another Templar on the ramp. So wow, Artosis well and truly contained in his base. G5's got plenty of units. He's got his base just rolling down now. He's got a probe down at the bottom left expansion. He probably will be taking another Nexus there before long. But wow, that's just nasty. Alright, so G5 has got an empty shuttle. Maybe he'll pick up some more units and just continue the harassment just to solidify his advantage. But who knows? He's got a few different options at this point. He can just hang back and make heaps of units and bases if he wants to, or he can just keep attacking, keep putting the pressure on while sort of minimally increasing his economy and bases at home. He can do a few different things, and at the moment he's got that single Dark Templar running around, just being picked up, and being dropped off, being picked up, avoiding those scans. Looks like Artosis hasn't even bothered to bring his command center down. He's just built another comsat scanner at the command center in his base, and it's awful when you have to do that, and just leaving your command center down, which was built with the intention of floating over to the new expansion. Oh god, and it looks like that it wasn't even taken out. I mean, that scan went off, but not happening. And we've got another expansion down on the bottom left for G5, so he's going to have three Nexuses up before long. Artosis still on just the one base. He's got some factories there, so he's going to be able to pump out a number of units. I'm surprised that G5 hasn't really taken over Artosis by such a big margin, like as big a margin as I would have thought. With his units, but he doesn't seem to have done that. But before long he will, and look, High Templars, so yeah, I think we can be expecting some storms soon, and wow, if any Templars could get in there, they'd really wreak havoc on those SCVs. But Artosis does have a lot of turrets up at this point, so he's going to be fairly safe from any future harass. And it looks like with a starport there, building something, seems like a funny choice. Maybe Artosis wants to put on some counter dropship harassment, and that might not be such a bad idea since he's behind. Just building that starport and try and just take the pressure off him and give him a chance to get back in this game. Yeah, there's a dropship there. It looks like, yeah, building something else. 2 dropships, so that's going to be a pretty serious harassment. And fair enough, if you want to, I mean, this might be his kind of Brett OK styles. We've been seeing from TSL, building a lot of dropships and putting the hurt on the Protoss from a distance. I mean, that could be cool. We'll see how that goes. Plenty of SCVs at the natural expansion. They're just only been transferred across recently, obviously, so there's plenty of minerals there to harvest. He's really going to have to get a lot of mileage out of this expansion, though, because he is behind. So we'll see how that goes. It looks like Artosis is building a wall of supply depots just next to his natural expansion. Oh my god, here's a shuttle full of High Templars. This is going to be nasty if it gets off any storms. And G5 is ready to move this in. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get past the turrets, but we'll see. In the meantime, under the natural expansion, there's a whole bunch of... somebody was... Oh my god, the shuttle got taken out. The shuttle died with 4 High Templars in it, so that's a lot of gas wasted. So Artosis will be breathing a sigh of relief that that didn't crush him. Really fortunate fortunate that he didn't lose any more SCVs to that high templar group. Oh my god, three dropships and another dropship being produced. This is going to be a heavy drop coming in. This is more like Terran versus Terran play. And oh my god, another dropship coming in from the south, landing high templars, storms going off, storms going right over the SCVs. Wow, just totally blanketed that whole expansion of the storms. He lost a whole lot of SCVs right there. That's nasty. And oh my god, if Artosis wasn't already behind in this game, he definitely is now, because he's just lost a whole chunk of his economy right there. He's going to be able to mine minerals much more slowly than G5, and G5's got 3 bases up and running. He's going to be feeling in a really comfortable position. Artosis is not going to be able to move out. His dropship harass is going to have to do a serious amount of damage to be able to take this game, and we'll see how that goes. Well, he's got a lot of dropship, and he's loaded them up with tanks and vultures. There's a decent sized amount of units. I'm not sure if G5 is going to be aware of this, and that's probably going to be the important thing, is that there's so many turrets in Artosis' base that G5 won't be able to get any observers inside to see what is going on. We've got a 5th dropship out, got plenty of units there, and once these dropships land, they're going to have to inflict a serious amount of damage. And heading over now, I actually have a feeling about this, that they might be able to inflict some serious damage, because G5's units are out of position. He's got his whole army back at Artosis' base, and Artosis will be able to inflict some damage, some serious damage before the army gets back. And 2 Stargates going down, so if this doesn't work, Artosis is going to have to deal with carries, so he's going to have to make this count. Heading in, looks like he's just slowing down to a spot here, and oh my god, this is a perfect position for the tanks to be in, because they can shield the natural and the main base and all of the buildings. The vultures quickly heading around to the only entrance back into G5 space, just dropping down some mines, is what I meant to say. So this is brilliant. The dropship's going straight back to Artosis' base and picking up some more units, so actually going to ferry his entire army back, and because he had those supply depots next to his natural expansion and those tanks there, G5 is not going to be able to counter his base. So that's perfect, because the Terran has just defended himself brilliantly while putting in an attack, and the dropship's coming in to do some bombs, but tanks unsieging at the perfect time. Wow, Artosis is just playing this beautifully, getting right back into this game, and a scan goes off to deal with these Dark Templars. A whole another group of shuttles comes and lands units. This is brilliant stuff. G5's units are getting totally trashed because they had to come up through that narrow choke with the tanks just wailing on them with shells, and oh my god, those probes got taken out as well, and those tanks are just in the perfect position to wipe out every building that G5 has got. And oh my god, this is amazing stuff. I cannot believe that play worked. But this is something that Terran players ought to do more often. Just treat this as a TVT and drop a huge number of units right in the middle, and G5 has quit. Wow, he's got to be smarting to lose a game like that. But oh my god, that was a great move by Artosis. Really, really insane stuff. Guys, this has been another commentary by Fall. Really love this. G5 being beaten by Artosis by a drop at the last minute, even though Artosis was behind. Fantastic stuff. Thanks for watching, guys.